It didn't happen, but she gonna say it happened.
Defendant Ebony Zachary rented a house from the plaintiff, and she admits that on 4 occasions, she gave him sexual favors for a break on her rent. Ebony insists Clifton's suing for more than she owes.
This landlord was trading intercourse for rent. And the bio says that the plaintiff says the defendant offered him oral in exchange for rent after he rented a house to her. So let's get into this and see what's going on, because you know how these sugar babies, sugar daddies be going.
The plaintiff, Clifton Cole Jr., says after he rented his house to the defendant, she offered him oral sex in exchange for rent. Clifton claims he rejected her offer because he's been married for 51 years and his wife is with him in court today. Clifton's suing the defendant for damaging his rental property. Defendant Ebony Zachary insists she did give Clifton sexual favors in exchange for a break on rent, and it happened when they met in the parking lot of Clifton's favorite strip club.
Hold on. Am I mistaken? Or I'm gonna be honest. Them coming into court with matching outfits. This says everything I need to know. He lying. She definitely slurped them up, and they already got they little hit, they little connection here. But for them to come to court,
Ebony insists Clifton's suing for more than she owes.
Start with you.
This is my wife, Betty. We've been married for 51 years, and I rented a house to a lady for 25 years. I never had no problem with her. I rented my property to Ebony, and she offered me oral sex for rent. When I went by there to collect the rent, there was so much marijuana smoke in the house. I had to back out of there and wait a couple of minutes before they would give me the rent. They damaged my house. They tore up the kitchen floor.
All right, that's what you're suing for, property damages. But let's back up, because you jumped right into that. And
for real.
You know, I've been married for 51 years, Your Honor, and this young lady here offered me sex for rent.
That sounds about right. That sounds like that happened, especially in today's society, bro. Muggs is offering the intercourse for groceries nowadays. Like, that's the high groceries is more than rent.
Did y'all discuss sex for rent? Did you give him sex for rent?
Sex as in intercourse sex, or?
I don't know. I'm not Bill Clinton. You're not either. The definition of sex. What are you talking about? Did you do anything sexual with him or not?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Tell me what happened, because you're the one jumped off on this.
Because that's what happened, sir.
I know, but out of all the things, you didn't even tell me what the agreement was.
I don't feel like the wife is there because she want to be there. I feel like the wife there because she trying to see if he telling the truth. Who true? Because I know she probably didn't talk to old girl. And his wife for 51 years? Yeah, she not there just to stick by his side. She's trying to get the truth. This is really also a moment for her, because this is going to depend if she leave him or not.
Why don't we do this? Let's start with when she began renting from you.
2011.
All right, and paid all the rent?
It was late a little bit, but it was always made up.
Never offered you sex?
Nope.
Okay. What happened? You think that she just finally got the hots for you? Or? I'm saying.
Right, what made her say it?
She was behind in her rent. When she was behind, she always made up the rent within that month. Then she got behind by 2 months. And then it was a text message. It wasn't face-to-face, it was a text message.
Said you want some sex for rent?
Yes, oral sex.
Do you have it? He gonna say no, watch. He gonna say no.
The only thing, I had to erase it because I didn't want my wife to see it.
Why?
I don't want my wife to know that my wife is the one that introduced me to let her
understand all that. Why didn't you want your wife to see it?
Because it was offensive. Also, when I received the text, I was at the health club, and I showed my friends that the text, and they gave me witness statements saying that they seen it.
So you told your friends, but not, okay, all right. Yeah, I know some of y'all finna clown him on this.
And this is the first time your wife knew?
No, she knew more than this before the court. I told her before.
Okay, when?
When we started this procedure.
Okay, because you knew you were gonna come to court. So you knew it was gonna come out?
Yes.
So you said it's time to tell her now. Prep her for this. I better prep her. Because this woman I'm suing for my rent, she's gonna tell the truth. I mean, she's gonna say that she gave me sex for rent. And so, just so I can prep you.
The fact that him and his wife, I'm sorry, y'all, but the fact that him and his wife is not even matching, but him and old girl's matching, says that he bought both of their outfits. They got the same type of material and all that.
Let me just tell you, it didn't happen, but she gonna say it happened. And I should have told, I know what you told her. You said, I should have told you then. Didn't you tell her that? I know you did. You said, I should have told you when it happened, but I didn't want to worry you.
He knew she was gonna flip out, even on him. What do y'all feel like? Y'all think he took the bait, or y'all feel like he ain't take the bait?
So you should have just left this alone. You know the judge no game when he said. How you bring that to me? You should have left this alone. Now you're going to have a bunch of trouble when you get home tonight.
My wife knows me.
Yeah, and so does she. She says,
Hey.
she says she knows you. She says she knows you. I'm not saying I can't. I'm just saying what she says.
I ain't gonna lie, the wife should have just stood in the back of the back until everything got handled. She front and center too. I know she embarrassed.
I'll leave you alone, man. I'm having too much fun with this. So I'm gonna leave you alone. Ma'am, you go ahead and tell me what you want me to know. To address his allegation that you offered him sex for rent. What do you want to say?
I met up with him at Atlantis a couple of times in the parking lot.
A couple of
To
times.
pay him his rent, and if I was short on rent, I would arrangements to do things in the parking lot.
No.
In a sexual sense?
Yes. 4 times.
4 times?
Oh, she
Ebony,
direct.
you know you're lying.
Why would I say that? I have 6 kids.
You don't.
I have
Dang.
income. I have a disabled child. So if I was that much behind of rent,
You could even cash the check that you were getting, and you were behind because you didn't have the money.
I always gave you something, and you always let me
No,
slide.
I didn't
because
want,
I gave you.
I wanted the whole rent. I didn't want something.
Oh, I know you didn't want. You wanted something when
I wanted the rent. That was it.
Where'd y'all meet?
We met at
Remind me
Atlantis.
where you met.
We met at Atlantis to get your rent, though.
We met where?
Atlantis, the strip club. You know where your favorite spot is, right down the street from my house.
Dang. Now the wife got to contest. If she like that's his favorite spot, boy.
Never even went to Atlantis.
The first night we did it together, our agreement we had going on in the car, we went inside that night and I danced on you and gave you a lap dance.
You know you're lying, okay? I never
Okay,
said
is
anything
anyone
you
in
outside.
trouble
We
here? Why would I lie about me?
We never met no place but at that house and me getting rent. I never met
Sir?
you any place but the rent.
Why don't you tell me then when she propositioned you?
There was never no sex, no physical contacts, no sex or nothing.
Let me
when
ask you one more time. You allege that she offered you sex in exchange for rent. My question is when?
It was sometime in May. I don't know the exact date, but it was sometime
what
in May.
year?
2014.
The one and only time?
Yes, sir.
Did you respond?
No.
You didn't say yes or no?
All I did was just show it to my friends, and then I erased it out of my
Why didn't you
phone.
respond to her?
I didn't want to respond to that, sir.
Why?
Because I didn't want to. I wanted to rent. That's all I wanted.
I understand, but if someone offers you something and it's somewhat insulting, or it's something that would otherwise wipe away a debt, you say, no, I'm not wiping away my debt like
That's what I was thinking as well. Like what? You think I'm crazy? Like I ain't gonna lie. If a guy told a girl that, like let's say if a girl was the landlord and the guy was like, I can do this for you, she would have went off easily.
No, you must pay me. Why would you say something like that? No, who do you think I am? No, I've been married 51 years.
He got a point there. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely has a point. Where's the evidence? We need the evidence right now.
And let's get back to the property damage then.
She tore up the kitchen. She had a big dog in there. And
When?
Well, the first time I found out about it when I went to clean the mold up that she said was in the bathroom.
When?
In May, around the end of May. And me and my handyman went over there to look at the mold that she said was in the bathroom, and it was mold there. Him and I took a gallon of bleach and we cleaned all the mold up and painted it. And I said, you got to keep this washed up. That's why the mold is coming, because the water just sitting there and festered and causing mold.
What was causing the water to just sit there though?
It was just from showers.
Should go down the drain.
Yeah, but there's
Right.
also water that goes on the wall and it's still on the side of the tub there. You have to clean it. You have to clean the tub and the faucet and the knob. All this got to be clean because water just sits on that.
So you
And
saying the
and
woman
soap,
never cleaned her, huh?
No, sir. And I have pictures to show you that.
Let's see your
Ooh.
pictures. Sir, please. What's this?
That's the way she left it.
She did this?
Nah, it's about how yellow it is. That's what I'm looking at. That's crazy.
What did she do?
She never cleaned up anything. She never
What's
cleaned
that have
up.
to do with the cracks surrounding the bathtub?
That was all.
There's a lot of nasty people, sir, and they don't have this.
That was all caulk and seal and everything. And I don't know what
She
happened.
removed it. It was there and then it
Said
was
she
gone?
removed it.
No, I don't know what happened to it.
Okay, so it seemed like he in the winning factor right now. Okay, I thought that she would have came out with something hard, but she don't know. She ain't winning.
And here's some pictures of the.
How old were these towels, sir?
3 years old.
And what else, sir?
This is the bathroom door. I mean, this is the kitchen floor, and this is where the door was kicked in.
Ma'am, why don't you tell me about these things? What about the door? You saying the door was kicked in?
I was robbed twice. One time I wasn't there, and the second time my kid's father got beat up when we were there.
Does look like it was kicked in.
The
Why
front
didn't you
door
go and
too was
repair
kicked
it?
in.
I asked her for a police report so I can get the door replaced. She never gave me a police report. She never told me the door was unlockable. They put a dog in there.
Sir, did you go and see it?
Yes, sir.
And you couldn't tell it was unlockable? I can look at it and tell. You said you did present him with an incident report?
I gave him the partial report, and he's supposed to come go and get it.
You never gave me a police report.
All right,
I
let
asked
me
you
have
for
it
it.
now, please. Let me see your bill for the towel, sir. And ma'am, why don't you think you should pay him for the towel?
The kitchen tile? I agreed to pay from the kitchen tile because my dog was in there. But I didn't fix it because you didn't come and fix my mold. You didn't come and fix the door. I had to put the dog there because how was I going to protect my kids? Or, that's why I got the dog.
Understandable, especially if she ain't got no man in the house. She got to do something that can alarm her. You know, dogs, a lot of the time, dogs can be on a high alert.
Sir, I got a text here where she said that everything that was damaged in the house, that she would replace it, repair it or replace it.
You saved that one, look at
Yeah, right. You saved that text. You didn't erase that one, huh?
it. Saved that one. Definitely saved that one. He's like, I'm gonna get her on this one.
I'm sure she meant she would pay for everything she was responsible for.
Exactly.
She was a victim of a third party, sir. She wouldn't be responsible as a victim of a crime. Aren't you ordinarily responsible for repairs?
Yes, sir.
Defendant Ebony Zachary rented a house from the plaintiff, and she admits that on 4 occasions she gave him sexual favors for a break on her rent.
I don't feel like that she lying about that. I don't think she just would have made up the club. She would have just made up the event, the time it happened. I don't think she would have just made that up. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta be really smart, strategic.
Nothing ever happened between them.
Sir, I'll give you $1,000 for your towel. Have a good day. Everything else I'm dismissing. The door was your responsibility after she was kicked. It was kicked in by a criminal. She gave you a copy of the police report. I'm not going to accept that she is responsible for the mold in a home. Have a good day.
Yeah, she shouldn't be responsible for that.
$1,000 for you, sir.
Let's see what they talking about. You know, this like the draft after the game interviews. Let's see what's going on after the fact. They matching. I'm talking from head to toe. Only thing she missing is the black trench. They got the same pants and the same shirt on, side by side. Hey, they did they thing on this one, man. They did they big one, bro. Y'all let me know, bro. Do y'all feel like Buddy was just sitting there lying and capping and trying to, you know, because the wife was there, he couldn't really say what he wanted to say? Or do y'all feel like that she capping because she trying to get out of paying that fee? Because she already got sued for $3,200. She probably thought and was like, you know what, I can't get sued for no more. $3,200 is a lot. I already got 6 kids. We can't do this at all. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions on this, man. I hope if you all enjoy this reaction video that you get us a huge like. Remember, the more likes that this video get, the higher that it will rank, man. Let's get this video to #1 on the charts. Let's break this algorithm right now. Like I said, my opinion on this in general, I feel like that Buddy did get some, you know, some gooseneck and tried to play it off. He could have easily like showed bank statements to show that she paid and I ain't never paid anything. So you could have got it some way somehow to prove, but she could have done it a lot better. But she probably ain't got her coins in a row. She got 6 kids. She probably ain't have enough time to put all her evidence together. And didn't think that she can bring that because I don't think she showed anything. You see what I'm saying? But y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions on this down below. If y'all new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications to get notified. That's the only way that the subscribe is going to count. And until then, I'll see you all tomorrow.